is definitely the matchup that we were expecting, and quite honestly, that's the matchup that I was looking forward to. I would love to see. I mean, we did see Aeris take down a Harley player in Kid Angel. However, we all know Motz is that guy when it comes to Harley. So curious to see how this match is going to turn out. This might be match of the night. I'm just going to go ahead and call it now. Match of the night.
We will just have to wait and see, as now we are loading into the Sky Arena. Very, very patient, waiting for this matchup, and immediately Aeris looks to go for that aerial elimination, looks to go to try and get rid of Motz very early doors, does follow up on it. 6 minutes 45 seconds still on the clock, and already we are a stock down on Motz's side. Motz now trying to get that little bit of momentum back. Does land the bat bomb to try and self-detonate on the Powerpuff Girls, but it does not land. Has dealt a very nice amount of damage. Could be looking for the Motz special there. Doesn't quite land initially, but they do save it there and evens up the stock count. And then we are basically back to 0-0 stock apiece.
Something so unbelievable is the way that Motz dodge red to continue the ground combo in that last stock. That's exactly what allowed him to get that first stock off. Such masterful play from these players, man. I mean, yeah, if only there were a way to quickly call out plays, mid-game, and I would love to, but there's really there's no instant replay. It's just either you see it or you don't, and indeed, we're seeing some masterful play from these guys here. Currently, though, tied up 1-1. Both players pretty close to each other. You could find yourself getting knocked off on the side of Motz if you're not careful. Uses the up air to get back. Nice nair, followed with the bad, and Motz able to get the second stock off. Jesus, that is exactly how you would expect him to play it off. I wouldn't be able to do it that way, but it has been done. Nice air, trying to get Aeris off the map if possible to force that third stock, but not able to complete. Nice down tilt into the Sair. Follow up though. Trying to see both players using that spacing here to try to get inside, figure out who's going to be able to get the tag. The nice up tilt. Yeah, from the side of Aeris, at over 100, you could pretty much put the controller down. That move is sending you off stage, guaranteed. But now, Motz using the bat bomb to follow with a nice combo. Can't quite follow up from there though. Misses the down tilt. Now going to get punished. Air dash attack. Aeris on the attack using the up air special to get the third stock. That is exactly what I'm talking about. You just don't want to be caught on this off the side against Aeris. Do your best to just get back on stage, keep the fight on the platform. That's actually, in my opinion, when Motz had the advantage. So as far as adjustments is concerned, that's what I would look forward to in the next match.
Is worth saying we are going to Trophy's Edge. Those fighting platforms might benefit Motz in that instance, might allow them to make those small adjustments they need to try and push for the extra little bit of momentum to get that stock back. Don't forget, this is a best of 5. So if Aeris can get 2 more clean wins, they will be going straight on through to the finals of this upper bracket. Motz are very, very familiar with this sort of high level play, very familiar with these late stages of tournaments. So we could absolutely see a comeback. It's not unheard of, but once again, Aeris very aggressively regains control over center stage for a little bit. Does get a very nice combo in, but the bat bomb is landed. Motz not able to fully capitalize on that and get the elimination just yet, but another bat bomb is going to be brought up. Aeris now trying to answer back, trying to get control over that ledge, but Motz maintaining ground control, gets that first stock elimination, 6 minutes 10 on the clock.
Indeed, as long as Motz can maintain platform control, Motz can win this. And then Motz catches an uppercut from from Powerpuff Girl. So the knowing which Powerpuff Girl to use for a specific attack, specifically that uppercut, is very important because the power growth that you do use will determine the level of knockback that you're going to earn. So in that case, using the Buttercup-like character is the reason why Aeris was able to get the maximum knockback and get that stock. Very well done. Both players currently, though, pretty much tied in this one-up situation. Aeris trying to use some aggression here just to kind of scare Motz and make him think twice about doing anything cheeky. Doesn't quite work though, and now Motz is on the attack, missing the nair really with. I'm not sure what read that was, but it doesn't matter. Able to follow, get back on stage, and get the knockoff here. So now Motz is in a solid lead here, 2-1. At this point, it's not really worth doing anything too risky. Just play your game. Chip damage as much as you can because you already know Aeris is coming back for more. That is exactly what we're talking about. So now 2-2 basically in any player's game at this point, and we'll have to see who's going to be able to take it.
In the closing moments of this matchup, Aeris looking to solidify their lead going into round 3. Motz looking to even up the scores and buy their way into the finals. Dancing around one another. The bomb doesn't get a lot of value, but Motz in a very good position to potentially get an elimination. It is 36-66. Aeris trying to build up that heat level, trying to build up enough damage to get the knockback they need to get that final elimination. Was able to avoid the bomb, it looks like, once again. Not able to get as much value from that as Motz would like. We could be looking at the end game, and we are. Aeris with a beautiful aerial combination there does get the second point in this series, does secure their lead as we go into round 3.
Man, those air combos are just so deadly. It's just so strong. You know, the second you get caught off stage against Powerpuff Girls, you're just like, all right, either I'm I'm ready to dodge, I know what's coming, and I can get away from it, or yeah, brother, GG's in the chat. We're gonna have to see you later here. I mean, on the side of Motz again, the game plan has to be just stay on the platform as long as you possibly can. Do not go off the platform. Otherwise, it's too dangerous. It's too unpredictable. You can't really tell what's gonna go down. So, game 3, getting started here. Both players playing a little bit on the safe side, not doing too much. Not a whole lot of aggression now. Aeris starting the aggression though. Gets Motz down to 56 off the side. Nair misses. Motz using the Sair to just. Okay, I mean, this is another thing that we have to mention about Motz is he's like the king of setups. You know, I mean, we're talking about players who are able to read your movement and adjust necessary. It almost seems as if Motz was baiting Aeris to go off stage and do that attack because just knew what was going to happen, read it, and was able to counter it with this Air. So it was a very beautiful play on the side of Motz.
Absolutely. Looks like Harley was also able to trigger the afterburn on the Powerpuff Girls as well, so it's going to cause more and more chip damage. Aeris is still looking for that elimination, but they have been built up to 115 now. Motz looking for that elimination. Aeris is able to dodge out of it, but Motz able to secure the second stock as well. 5 minutes 38 on the clock. Motz is yet to lose a stock. Momentum has almost certainly switched onto Harley Quinn's favor. Aeris finally gets that first stock down. We've seen both of these guys get very low heat eliminations. It's not out of the realm of possibility, and Aeris immediately evens up the playing field out of nowhere, and all of a sudden we're looking at an even game.
No way. The even game indeed, and both players at this rate are just going to do everything that they can to just throw hands and see who gets the victory. I mean, Motz had such a good, comfortable lead, and just like that, Aeris did some Aeris things, got him off the map twice. Oh, but it doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter. Motz is still in this, finally taking first game of the series. I know this must be a rough matchup. I can just feel the sweat coming down from both players' foreheads right now. Yikes. Man, that almost turned out to be disappointing. But Motz was able to make the adjustment, get him back off stage. Very good use of utility in that matchup. Like to see it. Yeah, we'll have to see how things turn out in this next match.
And this is why best of 5 can make all the difference. Is now Motz has all the room in the world to start building up that comeback momentum. Aeris could be looking for a very early elimination, but Motz able to read that combo. Very much used to Aeris pulling that out, able to avoid it pretty effectively. Doesn't get as much value from the bomb, but does trigger the afterburn, does begin that chip damage on the Powerpuff Girls, and those little bits of damage can count when you're going up against someone like Motz. Even a 3, 4, 5% damage difference could be enough for enough knockout for that Motz special. Looks to set up another bat bomb, doesn't detonate, does not get the value from it this time. 92 to 60 though. Motz looking to take advantage early on in this match. Does look like the Powerpuff Girls are going to try and get a little bit of comeback though. Could be looking for another elimination. Uses the floating platform, but Motz able to just about avoid it. Stays alive and keeps things 0-0.
0-0 until he uses that nice little bat there to get the first stock. I like that 0-0 until. Anyways, very well done to get the first stock on the side of Motz. Now we have to wonder how aggressive Aeris feels that they're going to need to play in order to kind of get their get back, get their lick, if you know, as some might say. Using that uppercut, you can put, no, that wasn't a stop. That I would have been, okay, I would have assumed that was surely the first stock on the side of Aeris, but no, not in this case. Dash attack though will go ahead and finish it out 40-0 in favor of Motz at this moment. Motz is currently down 2-1 in this matchup, but we have seen Motz make comebacks in the past. We have seen Motz make adjustments. In the last match, Motz surely did, and it worked out in their favor. So going forward, as long as you don't catch any of these combos off the side and lose early stocks, you should be fine. Oh no, another dash attack. You have to be careful. Nair into the uppercut. Oh, you have to be careful here. It's not something that you want to see, but the bomb is on. Able to almost follow up with that outside of Motz. Aeris following up though. Off the side, missing the bats, but doesn't matter. Ooh. You keep seeing these close engagements where you think something crazy is going to happen. Doesn't quite happen though. 74 to 120 in favor of Motz, and Motz is able to catch with the most obvious nair in the world. Somehow that connected. Not sure how, but shout out to you, brother, for doing that. Now to start this, we got Aeris trying to make some moves here, but the ground tech does save you in that situation. Nice uppercut. 17-0, 2-2. Again, same as the previous series. Either we're going to game 5 or we're moving on to winners final at this point. And the dash attack on the side of Aeris comes in so